Okay, removing the truck bed off of the 99 Ford Ranger so we can get the flatbed started. I'm going to start off with your T55 bit there. Is that too shiny? No. Okay, start off with that. Loosen up the 6 bed bolts. There's 2 up against the cab, and then there's 4 at the rear of the bed. 2 on the passenger side, 2 on the driver's side. Then you want to take out your fuel filler hose. Those are 7mm bolts, 3 of them, right? You got 1, 2, 3. Get those removed, get the filler hose out of the way. And then we're going to use these tie down spots, front and rear. And get some tie down straps hooked to that so we can lift the bed out of the way. Either way, before you do that, you may want to remove the tailgate. Okay, you have to pry this little spring clip out. Get that in the right position and then unhook that cable over the top of it. Let me grab a screwdriver real quick. That one will do, yeah. Okay. Kind of lift this up a little bit. Pry that out. Let's see how dexterous we are, eh? Slide that off, just like that. Right? Let that dangle. Do it to the other side, and then you can lift the tailgate off. Once you get it down, at a down enough angle to get this slot out of there. So hang on a second. Okay, so we got that one off, got that one off. Lowering this down, and you can see that slot right there. You just pull the tailgate off of the pin right there, and then you can, let's see here, where is it? It's got to get the right angle, I guess. Yeah. That isn't supposed to be wiggling around in there. So this is what I was talking about. You got this half pin sort of pivot point right there versus the full size on that side. And that bushing's kind of trashed. But that goes inside this hinge portion right there. Leçon. Okay? If you're working with someone else, you don't need to go through all this convolution to lift the bed up. You guys can just lift it off, but you have to disconnect all the wiring underneath first. Okay, but if you are working alone, use an engine lift to get it set up basically something like this, and then you're going to lift that up just high enough so that you can go underneath and start working on the electrical lines to the brake lights and such to get that disconnected. Okay, once we get it up to this part, you can see the bed is totally clear of the frame, and it's free hanging, baby. Okay, so the most major issue is this wire bundle. You have to unplug that before the bed will come free. Now these, as you can see, are still connected. Way up there. Way up there. Way up there. Because they wired in trailer lighting at some point. So let me get that taken care of, and then we can get the bed the rest of the way off. Okay, that was pretty easy. Huh? Okay, we got that. Let's get this stuff out of the way, because that corner is where this bed is going. I just cut those off. I don't know if I'm going to reuse these tail lights. I would have to turn them all finagly to get them in there. But let's go ahead and turn this around. That way. Ooh, look at that. Object in motion tends to stay in motion. And hopefully you can just lower this down. Whoa! Collision! Huh. Alright. For the most part, and stand it on the end of the bed over here. There's the 3 screws right there for the gas tank. My, how busy your neighborhood is. I know it. That's why we're going out to the lands, right? The lands, man. We're going to the lands. So, haven't discussed that much, and we'll do a special video on it, but we're going to have people join us for the community center so we can get that nice and started, so anybody else coming out there has a place to work, a shop to work, a place to stop and land, if you will, a landing area. This is what happens when you have to leave stuff outside for so long. Your wheels don't steer correctly. Let's give that a try. See how close we can get it. That looks not too bad. That's as close as I park sometimes. Okay. Mellow out, truck bed, mellow out. Okay, there we go. Lower that. Fancy lower. Carefully straighten it out. Okay, let's tighten that up a bit. Oh, right there. All right. I think I want to come back out this way just a smidge. There we go. And these beds aren't that heavy. When we took this off to fix my fuel filler tube, both me and my brother-in-law lifted it up, lifted it off, and didn't have an issue. Ooh, I think that's just about it. That's it. Slack. Quit slacking. Okay, that was good stuff, Maynard. All right. So we've turned that into naked truck. Naked. Okay. Anyways, we're going to do a flatbed on that. This bed here, the interior of it is 6 feet long. 6 feet long this way, and 4 feet wide that way. Right? So we're going to go to the outside of the wheel wells with the width of a flatbed. And I think we're going to stick with 6 feet, maybe a little more, maybe about just under 7. So we can probably incorporate a shelf over the bumper. there, that rear bumper. But we'll see how it goes, eh? We will see how it goes. But until then, until then, right? This is going to be a multi-day project, as most of my stuff is. Anyways, love you all. We'll talk very soon. Bye.